Hi, Shaman Weaver Sheila Baker here. So tonight started Fearless AF, and it's 5 days to shift from feeling like a scared rabbit to I don't know, I want to say a strong coyote, but I don't know if that's a good, yeah, how that's going to work. Coyote is the trickster medicine. And scared rabbit is really about being timid and holding back. Hey, Alicia. So when you're timid, so tonight I'm talking about being fearless. I just started the Fearless Challenge today. It's 5 days to move you from being, I was saying, a scared rabbit into being a strong coyote. But then I was laughing about how that medicine is trickster medicine. But maybe that's the thing we really need, is to be able to trick ourselves into having an experience, an emotional experience, and have that emotional experience be one that we feel, and then we don't necessarily label it so that we're going to be in a negative place. We can actually take that emotion, fear, because that's what I'm talking about, and Fearless as Fuck started tonight. So we can take that emotion, we can feel the emotion, because if you go and look at the science, and I actually love science. I think that what we're finding is that, the Akashic records have a place in quantum physics, and we're finding that science backs up and backed up and is backing up what ancient shaman knew already, that you can drop your brain into a theta brain wave. You can access what they call non-ordinary reality, or inner visioning, or a meditative state. And what science says is that in that meditative state, you have access to other we would call them imaginings. So you can use that to be able to alter things. And as part of being fearless, it's useful to be able to know how to have an emotion come at you. You be able to feel it and go, oh, okay, I'm feeling this. I don't need to hold on to it. I don't need to make it in my body on a cellular level. And also to be able to use over time methods to drop the brain into a theta brain state where it's receptive to imagining. So, there's if you can imagine, if you can imagine it, you can do it. We have this all over the place, and yet we're trained out of using our imagination and trained into being in fear mode. To know that we can only take in, the stats might be wrong, but the vision is accurate. Let's say that there's 2,000 things coming at us. We can only take in four. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when that's happening, we're weeding out a lot of things. And what's coming to us is what we're familiar with. There's a story that says that the ancient shaman in the Caribbean couldn't see the ship that was coming at them because they had no vision of a ship. The shaman could see the ripples out there, knew that something was out there, but didn't know what that was until it got so close that they could not see it, right? So the same is true about a lot of things. We get ourselves locked into a fear mode, and that's familiar. And you're fed, I was saying that 2,000 things are coming at you. You only receive 4. And what you're familiar with are the 4 things that you're going to continue to receive. Okay? Like let's think about drinking coffee in the morning. You're used to drinking coffee. If you go to some countries, that's not what they do. That's not their custom. So not everybody has that habit. Fear is a habit. You are entrained into it. In the morning, what do? You get up and you look at the Weather Channel and you hear all of this stuff that's coming at you and going to be here by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The drive home is going to be terrible because of this. We're being spoon-fed fear. So personally, in 1998, I got rid of my television. About 4 years ago, I got rid of my flat screen. So if something is going on, someone will call me. I don't feel the need to be in the middle of all of that fray, because as empaths, and if you're here with me, the chances are that you're empathic. You will feel what other people are feeling. And when you get fed this fear, it lodges in your body. And it causes disruptions. It causes dis-ease and disharmony. It causes depression. It causes anxiety, all because our body takes it in. And well, I'll just stop right there for a moment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you a really cool thing to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how to have a barrier to anything that isn't in your highest and best or better coming through. And so no matter where you are, whether you're on the 23rd floor of a building or whether you're right down here on the ground, you can send your energy. So someone described this as an energetic egg, and I love that. So I'm going to you're going to envision that. The apex of it, the top, is going to be above your head. So we're going to go above our heads right here. Okay, going to touch your fingertips, and you're going to bring your arms down to the side very forcefully, and you're going to make a big sound like this, whoosh, and you're going to shove that energy down into the ground. Okay, and then you're going to turn just the top of your body. And I like to turn to the right because I'm right-handed. You're going to put your hands above your head there. Whoosh! And shove that energy down into the ground. Now, you're going to put your hands down and you're just going to sense for a moment. Do I feel safe? If you feel safe, you're set. If not, well, here's what I want you to do. Put your hands out here. Bring them in front of your nose. Okay? Drop your hands. Turn your body. Bring them out. Bring your hands in front of your nose. Now drop your hands. Now feel into it now. Do you feel safe? Do you feel at ease? If not, bump the edge of this energetic egg out. One of my clients a few years ago, the bump out was 8 miles. It's not important. It's not important how far out it goes. It's important how safe you feel. So from inside of this energetic egg, where only your highest and best or better is getting through, you have the ability to not be bombarded by all kinds of energy that you really don't want to take into your body. I made the decision years ago just to not watch the news. It was even before 9/11. So, somebody let me know it was happening. That's kind of what I feel. My body is my temple. It's precious to me and is impacted by the stuff that's going on in the world. So I have to make sure, because I'm the only one who's going to take care of my body, right? So I have to make sure that that stuff doesn't come into my body. I see and know that people are traumatized by that. So if you've been feeling anxiety, if you've been feeling stress, if you've been feeling like it's too much, then put yourself inside of an energetic egg where you can feel safe and comfortable and at ease. So that's a beautiful tip for you. If you want to join the challenge and be even more fearless, then go ahead and do that. There's a link up there. But in the meanwhile, before you go out your door in the morning, bubble yourself, because there's a lot coming at all of us out there. And so when you do that, when you put yourself inside of a bubble, and you can project the sides out as much as you need them to be. Then you can feel safe, you can feel at ease, and you can feel comfortable, which is the pretty much opposite, right, of fear. Fear is rapid heartbeat. It's like, oh, I'm going to puke. It's like your knees are knocking and you're stopped dead in your tracks. So the opposite of that is to be able to walk around inside of this energetic egg, to be able to know that you're safe and that you're cared for. So if you're ready and you want to, it's a 5-day challenge. We started today. If you click that link, you can join us. The replay is up on Fearless AF Facebook group, because that's where I'm going to post those. So if you're up for that, then I invite you to join us. So quick little recap. Being fearless means that you feel safe and you're comfortable and that you understand that you're safe in the world. I just taught you how to do an energetic egg all the way around you, and also how to be able to know that when something is yours and when something is someone else's. If I were to be walking around in the world, and you all are like this, without any protection, I would be feeling knocked about all of the time. So your empaths, if you're here, if you're tuning into my station, you can know that you are. So use this for yourself and then share it. Show your friends how to do this. And then watch how you feel so much more comfortable in the world, and how you're not tapping into all of the fear and the angst that's going on. And let me know how this works for you, because what I'd love to do is I'd love to help you be even more fearless. Being fearless doesn't mean ferocious. It doesn't mean that you're out, well, I don't know what your vision of that would be. But what it truly means is that you can speak your truth, whatever your truth is, that you have the opportunity to say that, you have the opportunity to walk your talk, you have the opportunity to express yourself in the way that you are meant to, because you're all magical beings, and each one of us has a unique gift to bring out. So my unique gift for you tonight is some tips on being fearless. Join the challenge. It will be over on Friday, and get fearless with this. Bliss, fearless.